2 from the book of Daniel. In the last video, I shared about Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, but we know more about them. I wanted to share with you a little bit more about a more famous story that we know about in history. See, what happens is the king in their day, he builds this idol, and he says, hey, everyone, you're going to bow down and worship the idol. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they say, we can't do that. And the king's like, look, you've been working for me. You've got a great reputation. I'm going to give you another chance. And so he begins to put pressure. He's like, by the way, there's a fiery furnace over there. I will throw you in, but I'm going to give you another chance. And so they play the music and everybody bows except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And I don't know about you, but it feels like this year, you know, at the beginning, maybe people were like, I'm not giving in to fear. I'm not giving in to fear. And then you move into the middle of the year and there begins to be political unrest and racial tensions, and people are saying, I'm not going to give in to fear. I'm not going to give in to fear. And now even on the West Coast, there's fires and there's stuff going on in the media, and people are like, I'm not going to give in to fear, I think. And there's this pressure to bow down to the spirit of fear. But I want to show you what happens when people stand for the word, when they stand up and they obey God. So here's what happens. The king says, look, we're turning the fiery furnace up so it's hotter. And they don't bow a third time. They say, oh king, we cannot bow down to this idol. We are committed to stand and to live for the God of eternity, the God who's our creator. And so what happens is they get bound up, and the king orders them to be put into the furnace. And the people who throw them in the furnace, they actually catch on fire and they die right there, because it is so hot that when they even get close, they die. Well, what it says, if you go to Daniel chapter 3, this is so good. Daniel chapter 3 and verse 23, it says, and these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound in the midst of the fiery furnace. Maybe you're feeling like, I am struggling right now. I feel bound and there's a lot of pressure. Verse 24, then King Nebuchadnezzar was astonished, and he rose in haste and spoke, saying to his counselors, did we not cast 3 bound men into the midst of the fire? And they answered and said, it's true, yeah. Look, verse 25 says, look, he answered, I see 4 men loose walking in the midst of the fire, and they are not hurt. And the form of the 4th is like the Son of God. And so I just want to encourage you. You might feel stuck. You might feel bound. You might feel like in a place of a lot of pressure. There's a lot going on. Do not bow down to the spirit of fear. Trust the Lord is with you. If you need help making decisions, ask for help. Do not neglect community in this season, whether it's an online group or if you have the ability to safely meet in person. Do not neglect being with people that you can take care of and that can help take care of you, okay? God is for you, and you're gonna get through this. You're gonna be okay. Hang in there. He loves you, and he is for you. Bye, guys. Take care of each other.